to. But we are back to Show About Nothing, the radio show about nothing. To my left, of course, got co-host, co-creator, co-owner, all-time quarterback, CB1 in the one-on-one drills. Go ahead, talk to
I was a real dynamic athlete back in the day. I don't know if y'all know. I played like 7 different positions in football, 5-star point guard type shit out of high school. Podcasting chose me. I did not choose podcasting. Welcome back.
Y'all can't tell them niggas just ran 10 routes outside.
Hello. We got our dog Stunna in the building. Stunna, say what's up to the people, my dog.
What's going on?
This your first podcast?
Yeah, this is my first one.
Okay, nice. Yeah. So welcome to the YouTube world. You gonna everybody gonna see your face. This our dog Stunna. He think he know a lot about sports. He don't know too much, but he a real big Hawks fan. And he likes some other teams, but the Hawks his favorite team.
What number Trae Young? 11?
So we're gonna talk about Trae Young a lot because that's his favorite player. That Eastern Conference Finals run, he loved that shit a lot and shit. So we're gonna talk about that a lot, but we gonna get straight into it.
Only nigga I know that bought that John Collins shirt. Perfect. Shout out John Collins, man.
Salute to John, Big John in this bitch.
Let's keep it moving.
All right, for real though, y'all know we got the final, so we can get straight into it. Game 2 was last night. It ain't no point in holding no punches. All right, bro. We both picked the Mavericks. He picked in the 6. I picked in the 7. You had the Mavericks at the beginning of the series, or did you pick Boston?
So I'm a real big Luka guy. So I wanted the Mavericks to win, but I never thought that. Well, I didn't think they could beat the Celtics, but I just know I picked the Celtics to win, but I want the Mavericks to win pretty much.
And I did the exact opposite. I picked the Mavericks to win, knowing the Celtics was gonna win. Like watching the Celtics play, it was just like, bro, they just got too much pause. Like, it's not too much you're going to be able to do with them. And that's a pause, too. But the Mavericks simply cannot guard them. Right. And that is what's scaring me. You were super high on the Mavericks coming into the series. But I will cut some slack for you because you said it was going to take some historic shit from Luka and Kyrie. Yeah. Luka is being somewhat of Luka. I would say he needs to cut down on the turnovers and his shot selection hasn't been the best, but Kyrie is really where we need to focus to start off. What's going on with Kyrie?
1,000%. We talked about it a little bit just before the show started. Like, I'm like, niggas know I'm the Kyrie guy. Like, no matter who the Celtics, not the Celtics, whoever the Mavs played coming out like the West, I was gonna pick them because I love Luka, I love Kyrie. But like you said, Luka's been playing well, like especially in spurts. Like we dubbed him certified 2-year. It's been spurts where he's just throwing stuff up at the rim and it's falling. Like over great defense, bad footwork, it really don't matter. Kyrie, like it's such a weird thing because he definitely looks sped up.
Yeah,
1,000% with the way the Celtics are playing. They're gonna switch everything. They're not gonna give you any advantages. If they do, they're gonna hard edge before getting back to you. But even the shots that look like, oh yeah, this is a Kyrie shot, got to 15 feet, bumps you off, fade. It just looks a little. He just doesn't look comfortable.
Stunna, what do you think that is?
I think
talking to the top of the mic, pause.
I don't think the biggest problem with the Mavs, pause, is Kyrie.
I was so used to it. It's like cursing.
Shout out, crack that fish from the bottom. That's crazy. Okay, stop. That's the last one.
Oh my god.
No Diddy, man. All
right.
So I don't think the biggest problem with the Mavericks is Kyrie.
Okay.
I think the biggest problem is the fact that their role players like Derrick Jones Jr., P.J. Washington is not giving them nothing from 3, and that's affecting the space that Kyrie has to work in. Like when people say, like I was having this argument the other day, when people say that Kyrie is the most skilled player in the NBA, like it's pretty. Kyrie is hella skilled. I think Luka is more skilled than Kyrie because Luka can score in a more various ways to me, simply because Luka doesn't need a lot of space to get his game off. As you can see, the Boston Celtics, are a very long team, and they're bothering Kyrie with their length. Pause. Come on. But
we could just put one on this segment.
Yeah, like, just pause.
We'll put an overarching pause up there.
But yeah, I think the Celtics' length and how well they play defense as a team is bothering the Mavericks more so than the Timberwolves did, because the Timberwolves had a lot of great one-on-one defenders or a couple great one-on-one defenders and good rim protection, but they weren't well connected as a team in that series, and I feel like that's showing how they're guarding Kyrie, because Luka's gonna be Luka at the end of the day. He's gonna get his 25 to 30. If his teammates knocking out shots, he's gonna get at least 7, 8 assists, and he's gonna get his rebounds. But Kyrie needs more space to play in.
Yeah, and I hate to say it because I hate this guy, but the Celtics are far more prepared than the Timberwolves were.
Yeah.
Whether that is having the 7, 8 days, whatever they did to like watch the games, or Joe Mazzulla being a weirdo. That's why I really don't like him because he's so like.
That's a weird ass nigga, bro.
Yo,
just answer the fucking question.
I'm not big on press. Like if you give a politically correct answer at your press conference, I don't care. But like some of the stuff Joe Mazzulla be saying, like didn't nobody ask you about that? But they are definitely more prepared in what they're cool giving up.
Yeah.
And what they absolutely will not give up under any circumstances.
I think we're seeing what a experienced teams looks like in a deep playoff run. Yeah. What Derek Lively was able to do as a rookie is not normal to be able to do in a conference final series. But the Wolves haven't been there. The Mavericks haven't. Had only been there once, but with a completely different roster. So I believe that they got a little bit of a break, per se, with the Timberwolves, and now they're seeing a team that's been there before.
Right.
Derek Lively wouldn't have looked like that against Denver. And that is what I think, besides Kyrie, is their biggest issue, is their pick and roll isn't generating the offense it has been.
Right.
And that points to Stunna's point about P.J. Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. not shooting the ball as well. They're not getting the open shots they were getting in the first 3 rounds. And P.J. isn't a great wing shooter. He's a corner shooter.
Right.
And Derrick Jones Jr. doesn't shoot the ball well from the left side of the court. He's a right side of the court shooter. So it's a lot of angles you can prevent them from getting those shots, and as that's affecting their whole offense.
Right.
What the adjustment I think Jason Kidd should make is start to bring Hardy and Tim Hardaway Jr. in off the bench. Yeah. I know when we get into these finals, when we get into these games, it's not big adjustments you can make because your rotation only 7-8 deep, and they've seen every move you gonna do, think about doing, and gonna think about doing.
Right.
So it's only so much you can do. But I think the adjustment is just to bring more shooters on the court and try to score with them because you can't stop them. Yeah. And I think that's what they've shown for 2 games is you not gonna stop them. So it's to that point. Do you think they should focus more or so on stopping Boston, or just try to get their offense going and see if that's how they can?
It's crazy because I think the adjustment might be the opposite. Because what you've seen is because especially game 2, I noticed this for a little stretch. Usually they'll keep one big on the court, or they'll usually keep one big on the court between Gafford, Lively, sometimes Cleveland. Now that he's back, but for a little stretch there, they went 2 bigs just to try to counter the size for Boston. So I think what they're gonna do, especially going into game 3, is I think they're going to change their pick and roll to a lot of what they ran earlier in the year. A lot of Spain pick and roll to counter the teams that are already trying to pre-switch. Because that's what you're seeing is we're either going to switch or we're going to hedge so hard and keep a body on you that it's like the screen was never sent. So I think they're going to start Spain pick and roll, double pick and roll, a lot of staggers. And I wouldn't be surprised if they got more Luka and Kyrie both off the ball. Okay. Because there was a stretch where Luka, of course, he's not the off the ball nigga, but he's not going to run around and come off screens. But there was a stretch where he got off the ball, got a post, and then he ran out to the corner, got a 3. I can't remember if he made it or not, but you have to supplement the ball movement somehow. Yeah. Because your offense can't be Luka make the best decision every time down anymore. Because sometimes the best decision is just I'm for the ISO. And you can't do that for 6 minutes in the finals against a great defense. So I think you may see them supplement that with more and more straight sets. Okay. Less feel offense, less one-on-one bag work, and more attack, get the rotations, drive and kick, and more kind of like how the Celtics are playing.
Yeah. Okay, Stunna, what would your adjustment be for the Mavericks?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
I don't think the Mavericks have an adjustment.
Okay.
That's fair. I think the only way the Mavericks can come back in this series is if Kyrie taps into that bag and just decides, okay, I'm going to be the second best player on the court. Because Luka's been the first best player on the court. He's been who Luka is, but Kyrie has to tap into that bag. And to go back to your question about whether they should go offense or defense, I think the Mavericks have been trying to go defense, and they can't stop them. P.J. Washington can't stand in front of Tatum. Derrick Jones Jr. can't stand in front of Brown. and they're having to send too much help, which is leaving the corners open. I think Drew is having a historic shooting season from the corner, like at 60% or something. So the only adjustment that I would say, like throwing a rock into the ocean, would be to put Tim Hardaway Jr. in the game just to get some more shooting out there.
And if that's your adjustment, you don't really got an adjustment.
Exactly.
Like, that's just honest.
And I'll say what everybody's thinking, man. The Celtics play like some nerds, bro. I hate watching that.
I say somebody on Twitter said the Celtics play like the perfect 5-out team on Pro Am.
Yo, it's the most fun.
For real.
No, they play like dweebs. Let's keep it.
It's not fair. It's kind of unfair.
Listen, I'm a Spurs fan, so I was watching. I was like, is this what niggas used to think? Like, it's like niggas get mad at me. Like, I'm like, why is Drew Holiday in the dunker spot? Like, I'm getting mad.
Crazy.
Like, what is he doing, bro? Watch out. Like, these niggas playing like nerds, bro. I hate that shit.
I said yesterday in the chat, every 4 out of 5 possessions, they get a good shot. Yeah. Like a damn near great shot. Like wide open.
They play like it's no bitches at the game.
And that's why
nothing impressive.
That's why I think the series might be over in 5 games. I think game 3 is going to say a lot. Yeah. Because I do think Kyrie can hit a switch. And I think if Kyrie is averaging, 16 a game right now?
16, yeah.
If Kyrie can take that 16 over the first 2 to over the next 4, what's that, 7? 5, over the next 5 games and take that to 27 to 30, this series can flip. Right. But
he has to do it.
He just got to be better. And that's the scary part of it. That's why it's hard to have these conversations later in the season, because it's not much we can say other than Kyrie just got to be Kyrie that we know. Right. But what I was saying to Ish is the Celtics are making him uncomfortable because Drew is all up in his shit paws, and Derek White is coming and doing the same thing. Then Jaylen Brown is coming and doing the same thing. So he can't get comfortable. So the second he gets a wide open 3-pointer, it's rushed because it's his first open shot in 5 minutes. It's his first good shot in 7 minutes. And that is throwing his game off. As you said, I hate that Kyrie is the most skilled player ever argument. That's a really dumbass argument to me, in my opinion, because of what we're seeing now. When Kyrie is faced with a defender that is bigger than him and as quick as him, he struggled. And that's been this way his whole career. When he was younger, it wasn't as often because he was so quick when he was younger. Right. But if you remember that 22 Boston series from a couple years ago when they got swept, he was having the same issues because he has the issue with quick, long defenders.
Right.
So, unfortunately, I don't think there's much the Mavericks can do. But we can jump into the Celtics and talk about what they have done well. Yeah. First off, I want to start off with KP because I didn't think KP was going to be this big of a X factor for them. Right. I think KP turned this series from a 5, 6, 7 game series to a 5-game series.
Right.
How do y'all feel about KP?
I'm still not sure.
He did go out last game with in the fourth quarter, so he may not be ready.
I think his defense has been crazy, especially coming from the Indiana series and the series before that, where it really looked like, oh yeah, you can score in the Celtics. Like, you can get to the rim, you can finish strong. You've definitely seen a couple times. And listen, I don't know what J-Kid's saying in there, but if I see one more Maxi Kleber coast to coast, I'm gonna throw some shit at the screen. Like, it's just certain times you see them go right to him. It's very frustrating, but he's been a crazy presence. I think
real quick, I want to cut that off because during the game yesterday, they were interviewing PJ Washington during the timeout.
PJ, I understand.
And that's what I'm saying. What I was saying was he said that he wanted PJ to push. Yeah. So I'm assuming that when Kleber was in the game, he was serving that role for PJ, which doesn't make sense. Right. But I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, no, PJ, I don't mind because Giggy got a couple floors and PJ can actually finish in the lane a little bit, but his presence on defense has been just invaluable for them because it seems like all the things that are usually dunks for the Mavericks are not anymore. Right? Yeah. All things that are usually layups, easy chip-ins are being met by 1 to 2 Celtics players every time. So we always talk about the playoffs, winning playoff games, playoff series. You got to generate as many easy points as possible. Right. Mm-hmm. And like we talked about them playing better. Again, as a Spurs fan, I have free throw PTSD in the playoffs. You miss a free throw, I'm gonna start tweaking out. Yeah. And there was a long stretch where neither team could score, and they're just walking to the line, missing one, missing two, missing one.
Yeah.
Like when you're supposed to be extending the lead, you are just missing wide open free throws. That's why it's like, I don't know what adjustment they can make. Like JK go in there fam, y'all niggas just got to hoop. I don't know what else I can do.
You just got to hoop.
If you make your free throws, cut down on some turnovers, and Kyrie just play a little better, it could be 1-1 easily heading back. But it's a make or miss league.
Facts.
You miss those shots, it's kind of GG. So,
Stunna, jumping to the big two from Boston, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I think Jaylen Brown had a better game one. I think last night they were both a little equal. Jason Tatum, I think, was an amazing playmaker last night.
Right.
Attacking the paint, dishing out. There's been a lot of conversation about who's better between the two of them. I want your opinion on Jason Tatum as a superstar. Like, what do you feel like he's missing the gear? Because I feel like mentally he's not at the level the Lukas, the Jokic's, the Currys, the Browns have gotten to mentally. But I think talent-wise how do you feel about Jason Tatum, the superstar?
I think Jason Tatum is a top 10 player in the league. As a matter of fact, I was just having this argument with my dad last night because he was saying that Jaylen Brown is the best player on the Celtics, and I was like, they're not getting guarded the same ways. Mm-hmm. And how we were just talking about how the Celtics play like it's no holes in the arena. They have no problem getting the best shot every time down. That's why I see everybody bashing Tatum, but I'm cool with how he playing simply because he's cool with getting the best shot. He's not letting his ego take over, I want to win finals MVP, or I want to do this, I want to do that. Because he was in the finals a couple years ago, and it didn't work out. Yeah. So I feel like he's doing whatever it takes to win. So if every time I get 2 feet in the paint, y'all going to throw 3 bodies at me, I'm just going to throw it to the corner. I know I have a reliable shooter out there. I know I can trust my teammates. I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like, that's the biggest sign of maturity in Tatum's game to me is the fact that he's trusting his teammates. He doesn't feel the pressure to be the number one. Like, okay, my shot not falling, I'm going to go grab 12 rebounds. I'm going to go get 8, 9, 10 assists. He's playing very well around the game, and JB doing his thing too. I just don't feel like they're getting guarded the same, and I don't feel like the masses pay attention to that. If Tatum is getting thrown double teams, I've seen a couple plays where Tatum had the ball on the wing. Luka was going to player in the corner. He came all the way off the player in the corner to stand on the block.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's a damn near a diamond around you.
Yeah.
How do you expect someone to just and people just expect him to get to the rim every single time? No, I'm gonna hit the open player.
Right.
Because if it's 4 people dedicated to me when I got the ball, as soon as I swing it to JB, he gets to go 1-on-1.
Yeah.
And or they scrambling to get back, and that's how the Celtics get their offense. They've been a historic. The Celtics play a brand of basketball, kind of like how Houston used to play, but without the ISO.
Yes.
They either want layups or threes. That's it. They don't really want anything in between. If they get something in between, they'll take it, of course, but that's not what they're looking for.
No, Jason Tatum shot a midi at the end of the game. I was like, what
that?
the hell? I said, oh, my God.
Yeah, he barely do that anymore.
Yeah, I said, where did that come from?
They are the 17-18 Rockets. That's a phenomenal comparison.
See, but that's what.
But Chris Paul and Tatum is just better than what's the face of Hardest. I mean, Chris Paul and JB and JT are better than Harden and Chris
their
Paul.
role players are for
and
sure.
And their role players are better.
But
and probably better coach. I don't like Mike D'Antoni
even with it being 2-0, it's still things I see them just like, man, I don't like that. Like when the Mavericks were going on that big run.
Right.
Like, you got 3 straight threes up during that run. Nobody, we didn't get all the way to the basket, or we settled for the first 3 that we got. It feels like the Rockets-ish where it's like, man, the bottom's going to fall out eventually. But it happened, and you couldn't take the lead.
So
they couldn't make it 3 for the whole half, and you went into the half down.
Last night's first halves told me a lot about the series when the Mavericks couldn't make that run.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple types of runs in basketball. Yeah. There's the out of this world run, the 20-0, 25-0. Yeah. Sometimes it's a 12-0 run, and then they call a timeout, and then the other team goes on a 6-0 run, and then you call a timeout, and then you go on another 8-0 run. Right. And the Mavericks can't get that done. The Celtics got that done in the third quarter and blew the game open. Yeah. The Mavericks can get that first 8-0, 12-0, but once the timeout is called, they can't continue the rhythm that they're in. And he's quick with the timeout. And you got to be in the finals because you can't. When you got a Kyrie, you can't let him see 2 shots going to win because that might be the 30 game he has. Right. So I think they're doing an excellent job with limiting the runs the Mavericks go on, and that is telling me a lot about the series because even if the Celtics bottom out in threes, the difference between the Rockets and the Celtics is Golden State's defense was really like that. Yeah. The Mavericks' defense is really good, but it's not that. And they're not making unrealistic shots. They're just making open threes. Right. So if your assumption is they're going to stop making open threes, I'll let you have that. Right. But I wanted to go to Stunna's point about JT and Jaylen Brown but with Jaylen Brown, as aggressive as he has been, I believe JT is really the driving force for their offense right now. And that is what people are missing. JT is shooting bad, but that happens in the finals. Right. We got spoiled with Bron, bro. Niggas is not in the finals shooting 52%, 55% every year.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
That shit is nuts.
That's hard to do.
Nobody's doing that. Like, that's some all-time 1, 2, 3 all-time type shit to do. Most superstars get in the finals and shoot 5, 6 percentages below what they usually shoot. So JT shooting 43, 44% from the floor is not a big deal to me because of exactly what he said. He is generating almost every offensive possession they have. Right. Every time he gets 2 feet in the paint or 2 people with 2 feet within 12 feet, free throw line extended, he is creating a good shot every single time. And he's limiting his turnovers, and he's not settling for 3. The 7 threes he shot last night, I think 5 of them were good shots. Right. So I can't be mad at you just missing. So I love the game JT played. JT game 1, I think he was a little timid, but his playmaking was fine. Last night, I think he played an amazing game. He just shot bad. Yeah. The media wants it to be a story there, so they're trying to just force something. But I think, bro, it's just the way the team is built. It's built for Jaylen Brown to go off for 30 when Jason Tatum is getting guarded like it is.
I definitely agree, and I'll speak from the JT hater side of the coin. Like he had a nigga setting good screen. Salute. Like the Mavs missed 15 straight shots. Yes, he has 11 rebounds. He is definitely playing a good floor game. But to compare it, because we all watch football, it's like, man, Brock Purdy, 14 for 14. Like, yes, he's playing good. But, like, these niggas around him, it's like the viewership came out for the finals. And, of course, a lot of people are illegally streaming it. But, like, it's still low even for, like, the viewership. And my dad is always, like, talking about the business side of it. And I was like, it doesn't feel like a superstar that drives ratings. It feels like superstar Luka, great team Celtics. And they're going to, like, it's not the same
draw.
It's not the same draw. It's like, all right, he's playing a great floor, like, salute. Like, and I don't think Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum because if Jaylen Brown was being guarded like Jason Tatum, it would be way worse for him just because he can't create. I think the biggest thing is what y'all are saying. I think you said it earlier, can White stay in front of him? Yeah. And that is the biggest problem the Mavericks is having. They can't stay in front of anybody.
No.
The Celtics are going to rotate when they need to, and the Warriors were good at just rotating when you need to, but the Mavericks have to rotate every play.
They have to overcompensate. They're overhelping so much.
Literally, because every play you're getting beat. So now the rotation that should be solid, I'm rushing to get over here because I know he's going to beat you.
It's been 100 fly-by threes. Like, pump fake, step over, three-pointer. It's been 100 of those. Yeah. Something else I wanted to bring up is, and we kind of started this conversation last week about the change in the NBA and how the whole let's make a splash move this summer and have a championship team built overnight is not happening. That's not how the NBA is going to work anymore. Right. You're going to have to build this shit the correct way, or you're going to have to go get you're going to have to be blessed with a superstar and go get 6, 7 really good role players. Right. That also is going to bring back parity, what we've seen in the past 6 years in the finals. This will be the 6th new finals champion in the past 6 years. We're going to continue to see that because
anybody's been back
it's back to the styles makes fight.
Right.
And I think this playoff run is hilarious because Minnesota was built to beat Denver.
Right. Just want to make this point.
Dallas was built to beat Minnesota.
Right. And Boston is built to beat Dallas.
And Boston was built to beat Dallas. And Denver is built to beat Boston. Yeah. And it's just like this finals winner is literally just who made it through the gauntlet and who ran into the matchup they couldn't overcome. Like, and I think that is very important to mention in this. Is like, yo,
is Denver built to beat
in
Boston?
My opinion, yes.
Jokic,
in my opinion, yes, because of what Jokic would do for Denver's offense. I think
what would Drew and Derek White do to Jamal Murray?
No, but that's why I think they're built to beat Boston because they can decentralize Drew and Derek White. You can take them out of the game better than Dallas can because you can run your offense through Jokic.
But what I'm saying is, we seen the way Minnesota guarded Derek White and Drew.
Yeah.
Well, we seen the way Minnesota guarded Jamal Murray. How would Boston? You don't think they would give him?
So no, I agree. So okay, let me rephrase what I said. Boston has a team to beat. Denver has a team to beat Boston. Okay. Not necessarily they're built to do it. That was the wrong way to phrase that. But what I'm saying with Jokic is he starts their offense in the middle of the court.
Yeah.
So the way you're guarding him, he's starting the offense in the middle of the court at the free throw line.
Right.
Luka's starting the offense at 36 feet with the whole defense staring at him.
Yeah. Right.
That's a completely different style of guarding. And Boston don't have a big to fuck with Jokic.
Right.
So I think where I think the series would have gotten shaky is Jokic don't got that Luka mindset, that Kobe in him, where I'm going to just go score 40 and there's nothing y'all going to be able to do.
He don't got the certified tweaker.
He don't got that in him yet. And it took a while for Braun to develop that. Braun didn't always have that in him unless he really just got mad or something. But Jokic wouldn't be able to be stopped, and they would have to send so many doubles, it would just lead to so many open shots for Denver. And that is what I think. I think this would have been more of a series. Denver and Boston would have been a 6-7 game series of what team is making the most shots. I don't think either one of the teams defensively would have been able to stop each other because I don't think Denver would have been able to stop Boston either, by the way. Because the way they're putting a Luka in a lot of action in the pick and roll, they would have done the Jokic. That's how you said Boston is okay with getting the best shot every single time down. They're also okay with running the same thing until it don't work anymore like Brian used to do. And those two things, that would have been a better finals to me than this would have been just because I think this is a little one-sided.
And I'm going to say let's definitely see how game 3 goes.
For sure.
I
love overreacting.
I'm like, man, this shit over unless like door open, like, because role players do play better at home. Sam Hauser's not hitting fadeaway threes on the road. Shout out Peyton Pritchard. We've been talking about Peyton Pritchard here for a long time on the show. Oregon grad. You know, he hit the Jordan Poole threes. Like at home, you expect your role players to be a little better. PJ Washington should hit those corner threes, but it's at the feet of Kyrie right now.
Yeah.
As much as it hurts me to say it,
It's at the feet of
like
Kyrie.
it's what's the Michael Irvin video? Like, what are you prepared to do? Like, where? Like, and I love, the Brody at peace. He went through a lot in Boston. But fam, it's been like 13 straight. Like sometimes you gotta play with a chip on your shoulder. Yeah. Sometimes and you saw that, like, the best Kyrie we ever seen was right after the Kalani shit. Like, sometimes you just gotta lock in. Sometimes you gotta lock in and kill shit. Like you at peace. I don't want to hear that shit after the game, bro. Like, I want you to come in on some kill shit. Like he is one of the few niggas we let be the Kobe disciple. Like, niggas kill Tatum. Niggas kill, like, we kill niggas who wanted. Kyrie, we give him a pass. He was one of the actual, like, Kobe disciples. Like, Kobe not after the game. Like, hey, no, nigga. Like, we just lost. Like, I need you to lock in. Like,
Right.
Understood.
That's where it is for me right now.
All right, before we get off this Stunna, game 3 result.
Game 3, I don't see no avenues for the Mavericks winning unless Luka or Kyrie go get 50. And I don't think they can go.
I'd love to see Luka get 50, though.
Boston is annoying because, like, they're one of the greatest teams of all time, and you feel like they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
They don't have a player scoring 35.
You know what they feel like? They feel like a young 2014 Spurs. It's like, man, they're playing great basketball. Who cares? Like, they're playing great basketball.
I think they were number 1 in offensive and defensive efficiency this year, but it's like, no one wants to watch that shit.
Like,
that
no one
is some
cares.
nerd shit,
Somebody
bro.
get in their don't nobody really get in their bag except for JB.
Yeah.
And sometimes when he get in his bag, it get kind of ugly because he can't go left still. So,
Yeah.
But that's JB, my boy. So
Shout out JB, man.
You ain't lying.
I'm so tired of this.
But yeah, I like the Celtics in game 3.
Originally, I said that the series was going to go 2-0 Boston, then 2-2 Mavs, and then come back and split again, and they was going to go 7. I don't see a world where Dallas win these next 2 games. They might win game 3, but however the series goes, we're going back to Boston 3-1, and the series is over. I firmly believe.
I'm gonna stay installed on my pick. I think they hold serve at home. And what you mentioned about Luka going to get, I can't remember who said Luka going to get 50. I think that is the next, like, adjustment to make, where either we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna change the offense to where Spain pick and roll, we're gonna start moving, or we're gonna see a 22-year-old superstar get frustrated and be like, fuck this shit. And I'm going to come. Like, if you're going to dare me to score 40, I'm going to try to score 50. Like, because what we've seen is it's been spurts. He'll score a lot. Then we'll get back to the offense. He'll finish with 30 or so. But, like last night, we're fading in the second half. Like, no. I think one of these games, especially if they go down 0-3, I wouldn't be surprised if he put up 30 shots.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think Luka getting 50 affects the game the same way as certain players getting 50 does because of how Luka scores the basketball. Luka getting 50 is going to be a lot of dead air dribbling and PJ Washington just standing in a corner like this, hands in your pocket.
See,
so
I think
if you doing that
at home, I think kind of saves it because
The crowd gonna get rocking.
the crowd is
Okay.
going
I like
to
that
get
point.
like because every time because that's what they are looking for. Like fans, like rational or not, when your team is losing and you got one of them guys, you want that nigga to put the cape on. Like you want him to come like your Superman save us. So if they get back to Dallas and first quarter, second quarter, he starts to tweak. That'll get the crowd going.
That's true.
Settle the role players. And while PJ Washington is standing in the corner, sometimes you just want to stand in the corner for real. Sometimes you ain't been hitting that shot. You don't want to get
Don't swing it
that
this way.
bitch. Yeah.
Derrick Jones Jr. Don't swing it.
Fam, don't even.
Hey.
Look, I'm going to get the board, nigga. Go ahead.
I'm gonna crash hard.
Yeah.
I've been
For
missing
sure.
shots. I've been missing layups all
Oh,
series.
God.
Luka,
Yo,
please, Luka, come save us.
If I hear former dunk champion get blocked one more time, like,
Not to go off on a tangent or anything, but Derrick Jones Jr. Derrick Jones Jr. If you see this, please work on your jumper. Work on some skills, man.
Yeah.
Skills pay your bills, man. I'm begging you. You got to learn how to do something other than jump high. You have to. A dribble move. I'm not asking you to come back next season with a whole package. Give me a signature move or something. Besides an alley-oop.
get the floater.
Get a floater.
Get the floater. Something,
Give me something, Derrick.
a one dribble pull, something.
Something, Derrick.
PJ Washington
They're
pulled out
not
that
guarding
floater
you,
6
Derrick.
times.
Real quick, I do want to get
Shout out Dante Exum, still getting on the court. 2024. By the way.
Australian Kobe.
When
Australian.
he was coming out of into the draft, they was comparing him to Penny Hardaway.
Niggas was throwing some crazy shit around for Dante Exum.
But the NBA draft comparisons be nuts. They be like Hassan, LeBron James. I be like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? How did you get there? But before we get into, I do want to ask him about what the Hawks should do with that number 1 pick before we get into football. But I want to give JT some props because you said this earlier. JT's game has grown so much, bro. Like like you said, the shots he's passing up and the shots he's creating for the Celtics, he was not doing in the 22 finals and any playoff runs other than last year. I think last year he was good. They just had a bad playoff run, bad ending to that playoff run. But his growth in his game has been tremendous to watch, and that is a big reason why they are shooting such a high percentage in this series is just because of how calm he is in being, if I don't get this finals MVP, I know what I did. Like, I know what I created, and that's I fuck with that because his ego is completely out of this series, and I can tell by the way he's playing.
But one last point.
Fuck
One last point.
Fuck that nigga.
I think most of the shout-outs need to go to Brad Stevens. Because during every Celtics playoff run, you can see they would fall down. They would wilt mentally. Yeah. And that's because they had a player that I like to call Marcus Dumbass running the point guard. Marcus Smart, great defender.
Marcus Dumbass is funny.
Friend of the show, by the way, Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart, great defender. He cannot be your point guard or lead guard if you're trying to win a championship.
Yeah.
First of all, he's built like a defensive end. Don't want your
Solid.
point guard built like a defensive
Solid
end.
ass man.
Solid as hell.
Number 2, he's one of those irrational confidence guys where he just feels like he can make every single shot. And Marcus, you don't have to make dumbass plays. That's where he gets the name Marcus Dumbass from.
And that nigga's always on the floor.
Yeah, he always falling. Always falling.
Like, I get it, heart and soul of the team, but like swapping him out for Drew has made a world of a difference for them.
Yeah, no, Drew's it's crazy how much better Marcus. He's better than Marcus Smart.
The second Drew got traded, I said the Boston's walking to the finals.
Yeah.
I was like, I love Denver, so I don't know if they're gonna beat Denver, but they was walking to the finals because you replace Marcus Smart with a better version of Marcus Smart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you did.
You replace Marcus Smart for Marcus Smart with common sense.
Yes, you replaced Marcus Dumbass for Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart do got that, man. I'll step into the plate. And especially on this Celtics team
let JT miss 2 shots. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And
I got us.
it was definitely before. It's like now they're like, yeah, let's keep getting the offense going. Marcus Smart, like, I got it, nigga. Like, I'll take the last shot, man. Fuck it.
Was that? Oh my God, what series was that? I think it was the Bucks series like 2 years ago. They went to the finals 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So it was the Bucks series 2 years ago. I think it was like end of the game situation. They was down by maybe 2, but they had to go to full length of the court. Mm-hmm. And Jason Tatum was like streaking up.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Marcus Smart like lost the ball. I'm like, dude, come off of it.
Nigga looking to
That
get
was
in the
like-
back.
Drop that bitch, bro.
That was Marcus dumbass like at his peak. That was the peak Marcus dumbass.
He don't shot so many game-winning threes, and I'm like, why did
That's
he,
a nigga who
why
ready to
did
go
he
viral.
end up with the ball?
That's a nigga who ready to go
He
viral.
wants to go viral.
Marcus Smart's so ready to go viral, nigga.
But I respect it though, because I think every team needs a player who is ready to do that.
Yes.
I don't think it.
He
can
just
be
shouldn't
the
have the
starting
ball
I
in
think
his hand for
JB
40
is a good
minutes.
viral nigga for this team. Like
Yeah.
JB be doing some shit. I'd be like,
That first
Even
move,
JB
people.
know how to rev it down a little bit.
yeah.
That cross he did, that step cross he did, he acted like he was going right. Oh, cross back and dunked on that bitch.
yeah.
That shit was so nasty last night. But real
And,
quick,
and one more thing, like Mavs, one of y'all niggas gonna have to do something soon. Like one of y'all niggas gonna have to calm that nigga down.
Elbow or something.
Listen, Maxie Cleaver had his choice, but I get it. You was just hurt. You don't want to put your body in there.
Derek and PJ.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
one of you niggas gonna have to die for the cause. Like,
For real, bro.
Got to.
really
For
put
real.
him down.
all right,
It's the finals, bro. Like,
Hawks.
right.
Number 1 pick in the draft. Worst draft to have the number 1 pick in a really long time, so I'm sorry about that. But it's still the number 1 pick. I see you talking about Alex Sarr. What do you want the Hawks to do with the number 1 pick? You want them to trade it, get assets? You want them to trade, package Trae Young with the number 1 pick and get a star back? What do you want them to do?
Pick and trade. That's tough. I'll fuck with that.
I want the Hawks to. First of all, I want them to draft Alex Sarr. I don't want them to trade to pick it all. I think the Hawks should tear it all the way down. If it was up to me, I would trade DeJounte and Trae.
That's what I'm asking. I'm saying, if you was a GM, what are you doing with the Hawks?
Yeah, if I was the GM, I would trade Trae Young. I would beg San Antonio to give me my picks back for Trae Young.
I love to take that call. I love to take that
Take
call.
that call.
Give
You got to
me-
take that call.
Matter of fact, give me
Trade Devin Vassell and Vic.
So not going.
give me 4.
No,
Keldon.
I said trade Devin Vassell and Vic for the
yeah.
Spurs.
Give me 4. All my picks back and somebody who can match the salary, and I'm cool. I'll wipe my hands. For DeJounte, I don't know what his value would be, but like I'm sure a team like the Pelicans or
Detroit, Houston,
Yeah.
something like that.
Houston would be nice.
And with it, this it be moving, especially because niggas be like copy. I don't want to say dick riding, but like copycatting after the NBA Finals. Perimeter defender price gonna be up after watching the Celtics
Yeah.
series.
True.
Point of attack defenders price gonna be
That's
up.
a great point. That's a
But
really
see,
good
the
point.
thing is, DeJounte's not that anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you look
DeJounte-
funny. You said that so calm, bro.
DeJounte more of a like he can tap into that bag sometimes, but he just doesn't do it consistently. I think it's a Hawks culture thing in general. Nobody on the Hawks plays defense.
I was about to say, do you think that's because he's on the Hawks or
Yeah,
because he really can't do that no more?
Nobody on the Hawks plays defense except for Jalen Johnson plays it sometimes, but
He just don't know that's not the culture yet.
yeah, he don't know. Yeah, he ain't been
He
around.
too young to.
He was
figure
at
out-
Duke. He just left Duke. He thought he was
Yeah.
supposed to be playing.
He gonna walk in next year like, oh, we not. Oh, okay.
Like when we got DeAndre Hunter out of Virginia, they thought he was just gonna be a lockdown defender.
Oh yeah, I knew that nigga was us.
On draft day, when we drafted him number 4 overall, guess who? Take a wild guess. I don't know if y'all remember this or not, but take a wild guess at who his player comparison was on the broadcast of the draft.
Was it Paul George?
No,
Oh, I remember.
Not
It
even
was
Kawhi?
close.
It was someone crazy.
Kawhi?
Not even close.
Oh.
No. When I tell you who it is, you're gonna be like, y'all might laugh at me.
Who was it? bro?
Take the wildest guess you could take of a 3-and-D basketball player.
I'm gonna go PJ Tucker. Final answer.
PJ Tucker, 3-and-D basketball player. Shit. Who? Klay Thompson?
They compare this nigga to Jay Crowder.
At number 4?
Number 4.
That's so funny because I remember Jay Crowder was getting cut at that time, right? Like,
They compare this nigga to Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder was making them LA Fitness training videos trying to get on the team.
hey, we
dog.
be killing them draft scouts. Them niggas was on the money with that shit.
They call this nigga Jay Crowder, bro. And I remember calling my big brother like, "It's no way." we
At
can draft
4?
Jay Crowder.
They
at
went and
4.
got Jay Crowder. Who was behind him after that draft? Do you
I
remember?
want to say Darius Garland went with the next pick because it was Zion, Ja, R.J. Barrett.
Yep.
Hunter.
And then him.
Yeah, that draft class was kind of weak too, though.
It was. That first 3 was, I hate
He was
RJ
in the
Barrett
chat,
all
and
the time.
I remember because I don't watch a bunch of college basketball. I watch like the tournament and the big games. I remember watching him in Virginia. Like, this nigga can't dribble with his left hand, and then they drafted him. And I was like, y'all picked a nigga that can't dribble with both hands for it.
Still can't dribble with his left hand.
They're like, he can develop it. Okay,
Not a great shooter.
nigga 21. He don't know
Bro,
how to do it. He gonna figure it out.
I don't get the NBA. Like, how many times has the nigga develop and work? Like, how many times have y'all drafted a nigga that was supposed to be, that was okay and was supposed to develop into a 25 a game guy, and it worked? Y'all be drafting Jason Tatum and be like, Jason Tatum is going to develop. No shit, nigga. Look at the nigga. He averaging 17 at Duke. Of course he going to get better. Right. Y'all be taking niggas that's averaging 8 points in college and acting like they finna help your franchise turn into something else. Now, if you doing this at 27 and you the Lakers and you need somebody like that, that's different. But these young teams drafting these players that's supposed to be 3-4 year projects, when was the last time that worked for you to keep doing that? That don't make no sense to me.
And my biggest thing with stuff like that is, if you say somebody's going to develop a jumper, like if the mechanics are cool. Somebody developing a handle at 22 years old when they've been playing basketball their whole life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's like the first thing they teach you, bro.
And a handle like is like 80%, like just you. Quick twitch, being able to like having the back.
Some of that shit is natural.
Like
I don't think people get that. Like some of that handle shit is like you said, like that's the perfect point. This nigga has been playing basketball from 7 to 22 and he can't dribble with his left hand. That's not something you just gonna develop when you get to the NBA against the best niggas in the world. That don't make any sense. You gonna do it against
the hardest defenders in the league.
But all right, I just wanted to ask you about the Hawks real quick before we get into college football, because if y'all don't know, Stunna is a really big college football advocate, and I'm trying to get into that. I'm trying to get into it since the player movement and the transfer portal happened. Everything has been kind of fun for me to watch in college football, and they're kind of fixing the schedule so the first 4 weeks of the season aren't against Bowling Green and Mercer and shit. Yeah. So I'm really getting into college football for real.
The Wolves.
But but Stunna really do this college football shit for real. So I wanted to ask him first with, how do you feel about the change in culture of college football with getting away from the BCS and get into the transfer portal, the college football playoff, and then start with that, and then I want to ask you about how you feel about the growth of the college football playoff.
So I'm glad that players are now being able to be compensated. I wish it was in a different way though. Like I wish they would. It used to be illegal to just give a player money to come to the school. I wish that was still legal, because you can't technically do that. You really need to have the boosters. That's why teams that are based in places like Texas and Southern California who have richer boosters are going to have more success now in recruiting, because they can offer players so much amount of money or whatever. Right. All right. But yeah, man, I like the fact that players are getting paid. I just wish, like I said, it could be hand-to-hand transactions instead of promising players stuff that you can't pay them, because I think Florida had promised a player that they was going to give him like $10 million. I
saw that.
Over 4 years. And then when it came out that they couldn't afford it, he transferred. So it's like you wasting first of all, you wasting players' time.
Yeah.
And I just wish you could just go ahead and give them the money. Hey, you want to come here, you can come here. Like free agents in the NFL almost. Like, we're going to go ahead and give you this, and if you perform, because you got to think how risky that is, giving an 18-year-old
that much money.
Promises of that much money. That's almost like online dating. You can get catfish very easily.
Damn, that's a great point.
An 18-year-old can come to your school and just not do what he did in high school. Like a quarterback, DJ, I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Ukulele, left.
I call him the Hawaiian David Garrard, man. I call him the Hawaiian David Garrard. He came out of high school, #1 guy in the country. Him, Bryce Young, and C.J. Stroud was in the same high school recruiting class.
Wow.
And he was the guy.
That's crazy.
Went to Clemson. And he just never developed. Like, he never became what he was supposed to become. Mm-hmm. Now, think about giving somebody like that $4 million.
Yeah.
And they never become what they're supposed to become. Now you shit out of luck.
Yeah.
Because you probably wasted all your NIL resources on that one big fish in that recruiter class. Didn't pan out. So I like it, but I just wish it was done in different ways. And when it comes to the college football playoff, I prefer it over the BCS, because the BCS, if you lose one game, you're out. And I don't feel like it should be. No other sport is like that. Like if college basketball, you can lose games and still make the tournament. Mm-hmm. Professionals, you're gonna lose games. College football, you should be able to lose games too, because you're going against the best football players in college.
Yeah.
Especially when you play Georgia, Alabama, Florida. Like, I like the college football playoff. I wish the expansion would have went to 6 instead of 12. I just feel like that's too much. So I wish it would have been the first 2 seeds get a bye, 3 play 6, 4 play 5. Then they do it like that.
That's exactly what I thought they should have done. I thought 12 was too much, because I feel like – okay, so I wanted to ask you this, because I figured you would say that because I thought you felt that way about the 12. But do you think they went to 12 so people would shut up about adding new teams? Because do you feel like when it went to 6, they was going to be like, well, it should be a 10 or it should be at 11. And then when you get to 8, it should be at 12. It should be so 12 was like a number. We can't go more than 12. Like a 15 college football, 15 team football playoff would be ridiculous. So I think 12 may have just been the line where it was like, now we don't got to adjust this shit ever again, and it's always going to be 12. Do you think that was the thought process behind it?
I honestly think it was just revenue based. They know a lot of people gonna watch those games, and they know a lot of people gonna travel to go to those games.
Okay.
So especially because they're all, I think they're all gonna be neutral site games, or I don't know if the higher seed gets the home game in the first round, but I just know they knew that they would make more money if it was 12 teams. So like if you make 6 teams, you only get 2 extra games maybe.
Yeah.
So if you get more games, that's more money. And
This shit is like 2 weeks.
See,
now.
that's
the playoffs
what
like 2 weeks now. Yeah.
Let me ask you. We're just talking about college football in general. I wish, especially with how good college football crowds are compared to pro sports, I wish some of those games were not neutral site games. Like if I'm the 1 seed in this college football playoffs, I would like okay, we're gonna do the Sugar Bowl, whatever they call that shit. Make the Sugar Bowl niggas come to us and just do it there. Like, especially, I think it would put a light on just how much niggas like college football more than some other sports. Because we talked about this with the Super Bowl. It's like the crowds be amazing all the way to the Super Bowl, and then it'd be like a corporate crowd. Yeah. Like so many times we're watching the college college football best games be the corporate crowd, as opposed to week 3 when you're going to UGA and you're in the hedges and you're in that shit. Like it's just a different experience. How do you feel about that?
Because like I love that point because UGA and Georgia play this year. I think like week 4 or 6, something like that, and that's gonna be one of the best atmospheres you can possibly go to this whole season. Like, imagine if the SEC championship was in Athens, or in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, it's at least like conference championships and stuff like that. Like we don't want season in the conference. Y'all should have to come in here and play.
The feel you would get from that would be contagious and make fans that don't love college football come back to that. I do agree with that point. I like that point of mine.
I think the reason they do it, how they do it, is because number one, like I said, revenue based. If you can fill up one of them NFL stadiums, it's different from filling up a college stadium.
That's facts.
Of course.
Yeah. Number 2, you also want to give the other team a chance to have their fans in the stadium too, because like you made it to the playoff, you made it to the conference championship. We want y'all to have a chance to come in here and root for y'all team when the other team is a 3rd and 15 at the 10-yard line, at the opponent's 10-yard line. We want y'all to be able to affect the snap count as well.
That's fair.
So like when the SEC championship is played down there at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, they won't Alabama and Georgia fans being there drunk as hell.
Right.
They want Georgia and LSU fans being there drunk as hell, going at it with each other and just affecting the game. Because like if the game was in the home team stadium, the other team only probably gonna get like maybe 20,000 tickets, maybe 15.
And it's super hard to win on the road.
Exactly.
I also college does a good job of getting 2,000-3,000 students there, no matter what, for free. Yeah. We gonna get 2,000-3,000 students, and another 600-700 got rich ass parents that's gonna pay for them to go to the game whenever. And another point about college football is a lot of the people that be at those games went to that school 30 years ago and is making $300,000. So they're gonna be crazy in that game. Yeah. The corporate environment in college is not the same as a corporate environment in the NFL because of the students around the corporate guys and those boosters and as Stunna was just saying, the boosters and the guys that the boosters are selling tickets to went to the school and really have been watching Auburn football since 1975, and they gonna cheer for this at this SEC championship like they in Tuscaloosa, and it's not gonna matter. So he is right. He is right by that point.
Let me ask, because y'all mentioned paying the players. Do you think a salary cap is coming for college football?
No.
Okay. So let me ask the follow-up to that, because I like that question. I don't know if they can do that, but something that would start with this, do you think it's going to be a board of governors that comes to the school? Like somebody that is over college football athletics, like how Roger Goodell is the commissioner? Do you think a commissioner is coming to college football to govern this shit?
I'd say no.
I think they are. Doesn't the NCAA technically already have one of those?
No. Like they don't have they don't have like a guy like Roger Goodell that is over the shit. Like when they have to negotiate the TV contracts, all the athletic directors from the schools and all the things get on a conference call to do that. They don't have one central guy like a commissioner to do that.
They don't, but I think each what's it called? Each like division, like the Big Ten, I think all of them have their own guy.
Yeah,
so
each conference.
It's not one. Guy. So no, it's not, I don't think they will. Simply because like you can't govern college football. Like it's never been something that you can govern. Like they've been paying players forever.
Of course.
Certain teams got caught. Certain teams, the teams that they want to get caught, got caught.
Yeah.
The teams they didn't want to get caught, didn't get caught. Like, and then to your question about the salary cap.
Yeah.
How do you tell Southern California,
right,
with all their billionaire people, that they got to spend the same amount of money as West Georgia, who just became D1? How you gonna tell them that they can't spend more money than them?
I think. Damn. I mean, that's true. Because in baseball, there's no salary cap, and you do have that huge earnings disparity with team, and you see that.
That's why the Yankees have won 27 championships.
that's a super fact. Yeah. But the reason I thought about it was more to your point, where like if I'm recruiting for USC and I come talk to Daniel, it's like, fam, I can tell this nigga, we get $15 million over 4 years, but I didn't know that someone else recruiting for USC also found a 5-star quarterback, told him the same shit, and now it's just like, all right, cool. Fuck that nigga. We can give him the money. We cannot. But for him, that's just a year gone.
Right.
I think with a salary cap, teams would have to be more intentional with how they recruit.
I got you.
Where it's like, if we're going to give DJU this deal, this 20% of, maybe not a salary, I don't know, like a hard salary cap, but like.
I was about to say, I think salary cap is the right idea, but
right.
I think we would have to.
It would be really.
It would have
tricky.
to fit the college football world because it's 127 FBS teams, dog.
Right.
Like it's gotta be something that's new, pretty much. It can't be the traditional salary cap.
Right.
Something else I wanted to get into with college football is you tweeted this the other day. You said the lack of star power is lacking in college football. Do you think that is something that has come with all of the transfers?
Yeah.
Or do you? Okay, so can elaborate on that.
So. Before the transfer portal, if you transferred, you had to sit out a year. Now you can transfer and play wherever. So it's just a lack of homegrown stars. And I feel like it's that way across all sports. I feel like it's more so prevalent in basketball simply because players only stay for 1 year most of the time, then they leave. So and everybody is famous. So it's not so much that it's a lack of star power, but you don't have that one guy. Like when I was growing up, Cam Newton was that one guy. Yeah. He was in his draft class was probably the greatest of all time. But Cam Newton was the one guy. There was no question about it. He was the star.
Agreed.
So you don't have that in college football right now. It's like I said, it's a lot of good players. I think Travis Hunter is probably the best player in the nation. But you just don't have a lot of the guy. And I don't know if it's marketing or what, but it just don't feel the same as it did when I was growing up.
I completely agree. Do you want to have a
point
to that?
I definitely understand because especially I think my perspective in this one is surprisingly like a fresh one because I still like never super got in college football, but there were times where stars bring casual fans like me in. Like I watched all them Johnny Manziel games, watched the Reggie Bush games, Vince Young, Tim Tebow. There were reasons to watch because I was able to follow it without having to watch Week 6 versus Bowling Green. Like there were reasons like, oh shit, this nigga Johnny Manziel finna do something you ain't never seen. Or Cam Newton is an NFL player playing in college. Or Tim Tebow is just a tweaker. Like he crying before the game, talking, going crazy. Like you don't have that. Like I think the last time for me I got that was, yo, y'all gotta see this Trevor Lawrence nigga. Like that was it for me. Like, oh yeah, this Trevor Lawrence nigga is really like that.
Yeah, I didn't even feel that way about Trevor Lawrence. I haven't felt that way about a college player since let me think. Maybe Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was the last player who
Lamar.
Whatever I was doing on Saturday, I had to go home and watch Lamar.
I was about to say Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, they beat Florida State.
Cool, they beat Florida State. I was like, this nigga's tweaking.
That game, that Florida State game and that Clemson game, I watched like within I think they were really close to each other, and I was like, that's the next nigga. I said, I don't care. I said, I don't care what gotta happen. That's the next nigga in the NFL.
That nigga, he had that team like right.
I said, because what Lamar Jackson was doing was like a lot of people was looking at that like that nigga was just doing that against Pee Wee football niggas. I was like, he is doing this shit against the best athletes on this planet, dog. Like he has niggas like falling to their knees trying to tackle him, and he is running at a 4.3 pace and stopping
not
like he's in a car. Like that shit made no sense to me when I first saw Lamar. Lamar and Deshaun were the last two that were like, these some superstars. I haven't really felt that. I haven't really felt like that I kind of got that feeling last year with Colorado, but I don't think that was really like star power more than a brand. Like that felt like more of Prime's brand than it did like college football stars.
Right.
It just felt like, all right, this is Deion Sanders' son, and Travis Hunter's that nigga, but he don't give star power. Like, he a quiet ass nigga. He be on Twitch and whatnot, but he don't really give like, I'm a superstar. He not arrogant. He with his girl. He chilling. He not in the mix.
And Travis' style of play too, because playing both sides of the ball is crazy. But like, that's some football nigga shit. Like that's some football nerd shit. Like, we want to see a nigga play DB and CB. Like if he played like Jamo, or a nigga that was like a big playmaker, even if he wasn't between the hashes niggas like he is now, because he does make a lot of catches over the middle field and like just moving the chains. Like, if he was more big play, I could see it. But and with Colorado, they just wasn't good enough too.
True.
Like once niggas got to week 4 and it was like, oh, they're not good. Like, that shit kind of that shit kind of ended.
And then the thing with football is, like, players are hard to recognize without their helmet on.
Of course.
So most of the time, that must-see guy, like 8 times out of 10, is gonna be the quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
So they saying this upcoming quarterback class is one of the weakest ever. So it's like, who is the star? They were trying to push Shador as the star, and Shador is a good quarterback.
Vic plus Brady.
Yeah, he said he
Vic plus Brady.
I don't want to talk about him too much, but you know,
Hey, throw your wrist up.
he's a solid football player, but I don't see he has the star image.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has the star talent level to go with that image.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're going to have a superstar, like, it's rare to see a defensive player like Deion Sanders to be the star.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, even when the best player in the country is a defensive player, they're still not really a household name unless you really tapped into college football.
Like, Tyrann Mathieu, one of the best college football players I ever saw in my life. And he wasn't like a superstar. Yeah. Like, he was just known if you watch college football.
If you watch college football, you
Yeah.
know who Tyrann Mathieu is. But if you wasn't tapped in every week, you didn't really care who Tyrann
That's a great
Mathieu
point.
was.
It's hard for a defense. It's got to be a quarterback there.
That's why
or
quarterbacks
running back, because you got to pull every
That's
play
why
too.
quarterbacks win the Heisman so much, because they have the star power. They have the face to go with it.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
All right, so
And like the Heisman had no, I don't want to say Heisman had no aura this year, but like Jason was like, okay.
yeah, like it was, like even the Heisman didn't feel the same this year to me. In my opinion, I don't know if you felt the same way, but like the Heisman, the energy around the Heisman doesn't feel as dramatic.
It's not
as
electric no more.
Yeah, electric. That's a better word.
Like
electric.
Jaden Daniels, he was great this year, but it was like LSU wasn't good.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Randy Moss and Peyton Manning was shoulder to shoulder waiting for the Heisman.
You feel me?
Like it's just,
You
I
feel
don't
me?
know.
Yeah. So
And the fact that I'm gonna say this: Charles Woodson, I don't know if he should have won a high. First of all, I wasn't born yet, but that him playing both sides of the ball was a myth. He caught 20 passes in college.
Shout out Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson, great player, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
Did a lot of things for
Got
him.
carried by Tom Brady. He got carried by the GOAT. He got carried by the GOAT in Michigan. Yeah, talk about it, yeah, nigga.
Pause.
Orange Bowl champions, nigga.
Pause. Then you did say don't pound me.
oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. My fault, everybody. Sorry.
Hey,
But,
Orange Bowl
but yeah,
champion Tom Brady.
That was a myth, but he was like the last defensive player to win the Heisman simply because he played on offense.
Right.
So maybe if Colorado would have been better, Travis Hunter probably would have won it, but they weren't. And like I said, it lacked electricity because, like I said, I don't know if it's marketing or what, but it's just like there's no face of college football right now. The face of college football is Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
And his team went 4-8, so it's like, what are we doing?
And then you lost your legendary coach.
Yeah,
And
Nick Saban.
They all left. Not just Nick though. A bunch of
is
them are
Urban
gone.
still coaching?
Who?
Urban Meyer?
Nah,
I didn't think
Dabo
so.
left too.
No, Dabo's still there.
Dabo's still
there.
at Clemson,
he's
but
not-
nobody really liked Dabo no more.
Who left? It was somebody else that left. I
I
thought.
can't even think of it.
I can't think who you're talking about. I don't know right now, but I do want to jump into a few teams. First off, your team. I was playing y'all. This nigga love Georgia more than anybody in the world. So Georgia, how do you feel that they're gonna fare this year? First off, congratulations, dog. You made me a Georgia fan. You and a couple of niggas on Twitter made me Georgia fans because I went to school with. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I went to private school. So if you probably did not meet many white people in your life, but if you know white Georgia fans, they are the most obnoxious people.
Fam,
that
when we went to
exist in
school,
this
them
world.
niggas used to talk about UGA like it was Harvard.
Like it was like it was like the most pristine shit in the world.
I'm not gonna say no
and
names,
this was
but
when
like,
y'all was ass.
Yeah.
So it was like what is wrong with these niggas?
Back when the Auburn nigga was like smacking it up and running and catching it, like yo niggas, like we started following the college, like people with 4.4 GPAs, like niggas walking crying, like what happened? I ain't getting to Georgia. What do you mean, nigga? Like why are you volunteers?
So it was just like the white people had put Georgia on such a pedestal. I wanted them to fail always, so those white people were sad.
was lit for
but
a
then I got
little
them off my algorithm, so I don't see them no more. So I pretend they don't exist. So now I'll be rooting for Georgia shit. And I wanted to ask a real Georgia fan, what was it like to watch that dominant stretch they went on of 28 straight games, and then how do you think they're going to bounce back from not winning the championship last year? I mean,
So first and foremost, go Dogs. You know what I'm saying? Go Dogs always. Man, watching them win that first national championship, it was like, I don't know. I started crying and shit. I started crying. Mind you, I was, what was that, 2022?
yeah.
I was finna turn 23 years old. I'm like a grown-ass man. Like, I never seen none of my teams win nothing.
Yeah.
Except for the Braves, but like,
Damn, really?
That's not the same.
yeah, I had never
I get
seen,
it.
Like,
I get it. I don't get it, but I get it. I guess for you it's different because like you like that shit is like I think like winning a college football championship the way y'all had to do was a little different than like some of the teams I root for. Like,
Agreed.
and simply because of the fact that like we had to do like Georgia had been close so many times. Like, in 2012, I feel like we were the best team in the nation. We lost to Alabama on the last second play because Malcolm Mitchell caught the ball inbounds and we didn't have any more timeouts. We lost.
I remember that day vividly.
What was that?
The whole
20.
game. The 18, the Tua play.
We lost it. We lost to Alabama at 18 because our quarterback didn't bail out of a cover 2. He stayed in the flat on 4th and 26. Yeah.
I remember thinking, what?
No, 2nd and 26. I'm tripping. But it's 2nd and 26. They're not finna throw a screen pass. They're not finna throw a quick out route. It's 2nd and 26 in overtime. Like,
I remember thinking like when he started to lean back, I was like, is he finna throw a pick right here? Because like this is the second play.
I thought
of
he
the game.
was too.
I was like, is this nigga gonna lose the game right here? Like,
shit was crazy.
That
Then
nigga
the
let
next
that
year
bitch
we were supposed
go.
to beat Alabama again. No matter of fact, back to that first year we lost the first year when we lost in the national championship to Alabama. They called us offside on the play that we blocked the punt. That would have changed the whole game.
They were not offsides.
yeah, I remember that.
The next year, we should have beat Alabama again. Jalen Hurts came in, put his cape on. I hate him to this day. Can't stand that guy.
That's why he ain't Jalen Hurts. I've been
That's
trying to
so
figure out what it
crazy.
was.
We figured it out.
I figured it out. Thank you.
We gotta get more niggas on the pod. Figure out the angle.
So, like, finally winning was just like, man, all them childhood memories of losing. Because I've been a Georgia fan since No Sean Marino. He really got me into Georgia because when I was little, my big brother and my dad, they were like Georgia Tech fans because of Calvin Johnson. So with No Sean Marino, Matthew Stafford, and AJ Green, that's what got me. All right, this is my side. And I'm
No
thinking,
Sean was that nigga.
I had to be
dog.
like 8 or 9 at that point in
No
time.
Sean was.
Shout out AJ Green.
Yeah, shout out AJ Green, man. Whew.
I love a receiver.
But this year,
This year, I think we have on paper we're the second best team in the nation.
behind Ohio State.
Behind Ohio State. Please don't. Please don't.
Y'all niggas gonna hate me when NCAA come out.
I can't wait.
Y'all gonna hate me when NCAA come
I
out.
can't wait.
Colorado not gonna be ranked. I'm gonna be
Every time I beat
them,
Stunna, I'm gonna send him perfect timing.
You're not gonna beat me. That's number one. I'm not doing no more losing in no video games. Period. I want to let that be clear on the podcast.
You lucky I ain't got time today. You lucky I ain't got time
Live and
today.
in effect.
We'll throw that man up right now.
But yeah, I think we're the second best team. You don't want me. You don't want this. Neither one of y'all want this. In regular teams or mutt.
Stop it.
I'm letting you know that right now.
I'll download Madden tonight.
I'll be home in an hour. But yeah, man. I think we
We're
got
finna talk for another 30 minutes. Tell me I'll be home.
I'll be home in 2 hours. But yeah, man, I think we got the second best team on paper. But the thing with Ohio State is they don't have a quarterback. So, like we were just speaking about the star power thing, if you don't have a quarterback, I don't think you can really win.
Agreed.
But, man, Ohio State is loaded. They came and stole Caleb Downs from us, who was transferred from Alabama. I don't want to get into the specifics of what I heard about his transfer, but they came and stole him from us. They got the transfer running back from Ole Miss, Quinshon Judkins, who I think he had like 1,600 yards as a freshman.
God.
They already had one of the best running backs in the nation, Travion Henderson.
Yeah.
I don't know what their trenches look like, and I don't know how their wide receiver room is cool. Plus, they just got Jeremiah Smith, who's supposed to be like the next Julio Jones coming out of high school. He's already 6'3", 225 at like 18, 19 years old. Like running the 4.4 today.
What?
Man.
I think they said he was like the first. At Ohio State, there's this thing called like earning either your black stripe or your red stripe. They say he was the fastest player to ever do it. So,
Oh my God.
think about Marvin Harrison right now.
Yeah.
Then rewind the clock like to 18 years old and put him on Ohio State's team. That's what Ohio State is getting. But yeah, Ohio State got a team. It's gonna be a lot of parity in college football, I feel like, this year, especially with the fact that they added more teams to the playoff. I expect Georgia to still make the college football play. Well, they're going to make the playoff, but I expect them to still make the championship. And we just going to see from there. I don't know if Alabama is still going to be the same force. I don't know if they still have the psychological edge over Georgia.
Because that was the next I was going. I wanted to hit Alabama next. So go ahead and continue. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I just want to get back to – I want to win another championship, because Georgia is all that I have. When it comes to sports,
Well, Falcons. I mean,
it's no need to bring them up.
Let's stay there. Let's stay in college one more time for Colorado.
A lot
I
more times.
I do want to talk about Colorado, not because I know you hate them, but only because I want to ask you what. Not your hater opinion because you hate niggas at Dick
11
Ryan.
wins.
But 11 wins. 11 wins, number 2 seed championship. But Shadur Heisman. But do you think Prime is having a negative or positive impact on college football, the sport?
Well, it's Deion Sanders, so of course he's gonna have a positive impact on it. I just don't. All right, so let me get this out the way. I don't hate Colorado. I don't hate Deion Sanders. I do hate the media attention that they receive because I don't think Deion Sanders is that good of a coach. He's a great recruiter because of his name, but I just don't think Deion Sanders said one time He alluded to not going on in-home visits because recruits want to come to his house. That's just not what college football is about. He's more of a celebrity than a coach to me. And I don't like the way he left Jackson State. That's another conversation for another day.
Agreed.
But I just don't. Of course, like I said, he's good for college football, but I don't think he's what the medium heights him up to be. And I know that their program isn't either. But of course, he's the celebrity, so he's gonna get the attention.
I mean, a 400% increase in wins is pretty good, I would say.
Hey, man.
So,
Hey, Prime, I mean, we're on pace to win, 16 games this year just by the numbers? 400% increase.
I'm going to leave y'all with this jewel right here. You know what I'm saying? If you go from shit to fart, you still stink. So Colorado went from what, 1 win?
Yeah.
So 4?
That's a 400% increase, game.
What did they do?
We look at the glass half empty or half full.
They still stink.
To me, that's a 400% increase in wins.
I think
that wasn't even a dry fart. It was a wet fart. You know what I'm saying?
It was a lot of bad moments.
Where you had to check your drawers and see if you shitted on
Who they
yourself.
lose to? Colorado State? I think that Colorado State game.
No, they won that game.
No, I think that was the game I was like, wow, they really aren't that good.
They won that game.
No, they won.
No,
but I remember watching.
I was watching that game. I was like, oh, these niggas are not good.
I was like,
No, they suck. They have a couple ball players though. Like
no, they do. Yeah.
Shador and
they got a white
Travis
safety,
Hunter get all of the credit or whatever. Yeah. But my favorite player on that team is Jimmy Horn. I love
Jimmy Horn, a ball player. Dog.
I love Jimmy Horn.
I think they'll be better too this year with new trenches. Too.
They will.
I think they struggled.
I think it's gonna take more than 1 year to change
Absolutely.
that.
That 1,000%. But I think last year it got to a point where it's like Shador hit the back foot and it was got to move.
He does hold the ball too long though.
Yeah,
he does hold the ball too
yeah.
long, and that offense was extremely stupid. I listened to him explain it, and it was an option offense. So when he was dropping back, when he hit his third step, he didn't know what route niggas was running.
He still
it was like this nigga's 19, and I see a curl, but he might see a dig. So if I let this bitch go and he run the wrong route, I'm throwing a pick. So it was a lot of hesitancy in the offense, and he was explaining that at the Super Bowl that he got an offensive coordinator now, and that it's like, all right, this is a play, this is what we running, this is what I'm looking for. So I do think that'll help the offense this year.
Yeah, he also runs like he has a pistol falling down his leg. So
That's true. He's slow as shit. I don't know how Deion run a 4.2 and he run a 5.2. That don't make any sense to me.
That nigga too cool.
He way too cool.
Yeah,
He way too
when
cool.
he said he plays like Michael Vick.
Bro, the Michael Vick shit didn't make no sense to me. I was like, the Brady, I get why you say that you love Tom Brady. Tom Brady be training you, but the Vick, where the fuck did Vick come from?
I ain't gonna lie.
Black.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I fuck with black quarterbacks doing that. Like,
Me too.
Just throw that nigga in there. Just throw Vick out there. I think it's funnier that it don't make no sense either. Like, it don't make any. Like, I think it's funnier that shit don't make no sense.
No sense at all.
Like arm strength,
Yeah.
no.
I
Like,
love that shit.
Speed,
like if
no.
like, niggas was like, Drake, man, who you think you play like Brett Favre? Like, no. Like, I don't think you play. Well, I think I play like, yeah, fuck it. Like, if he think he running fast, I mean, hey, shout out Vic.
I guess it would feel like I was running fast too if I was playing college football shit. But the last question I wanted to ask, and this hurts me. Also, I want to agree with you. I don't think Prom is a good coach. We have a lot of conversations that I'm not honest with myself about. Yeah. I'm only honest on this show. This is the only forum I tell the truth. If I'm texting, if I'm on Twitter, I'm usually playing around, lying, or giving half of what I feel. So I usually don't be giving my all and telling the whole truth in argument.
I be lying.
Prom is not that good of a coach. Like, I can watch. I know what a good football coach looks like. Like, he is an excellent motivator. Mm-hmm. He's an excellent leader of young men. Yeah. And he's a superstar, so you're going to listen and gravitate towards him. Mm-hmm. But as far as X's and O's, I don't even know if he has any control over that shit, if I'm being honest. Like, I think he's just on the court on the field telling his players he love him and like maybe like, yo, help in the corners. Like, I think he really does help the corners and things of that nature, but I don't think he is an X's and O's, they're running this, so we're going to do this type football coach. Mm-hmm. And that leads me to the next question I have is, when Shadur exits the draft and Travis goes into the draft this year, do you believe, and Shiloh goes to the draft, Shiloh
goes into regular employment.
Do you
when
think,
Shiloh graduates,
hey, he gonna be 25 by the time the draft start next year, man. Listen,
when
he grad 25?
He's 24. He just turned 24.
Hell no. What they say when he graduates and joins the workforce?
Yeah, when Shiloh graduate and go be a school teacher and athletic director, do you think Prom is staying at Colorado?
No.
I didn't.
Hell no.
No, he's gonna use his brand and use his name to go get a bigger job.
Florida State, Clemson, Georgia.
I just don't know.
Not literally Georgia, but
I don't know where. I think he should. If he was gonna go to Florida State, I think he should have went there after he went to.
Agreed.
After he left Jackson State.
Right.
Because I don't know which big college job is gonna be open next season, unless if Ohio State doesn't win the national championship, they're gonna fire Ryan Day.
Agreed.
That would be insane.
Deion at Ohio State would be. Guys.
Deion at Ohio State would be crazy.
Nuts.
I think Deion's story ends in a way niggas not gonna like. I think he's gonna find himself in a program so big he don't have to do nothing, bro.
That's the program.
And he's just gonna be able to
problem. Yes.
He's gonna be able to lean on his celebrity.
And once he win that national championship at Ohio State, a lot like once he go to Ohio State, I'm not gonna have no more hater in me because he's gonna be at a program that deserves to have that attention. I don't think Colorado is good, and I don't think they should be on TV. But once he goes to Ohio State, do you think
they were switching their schedule around to get them niggas on TV?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
They had like 3 of the first 4 college football games on TV.
They had 3 big noon games in the first 4 weeks, bro.
After they won against TCU, everybody was like, "Oh, they going to the national championship."
Bro, that was a great week.
They beat TCU. And I was like,
you know how fun of a week.
I was hating. Oh my god, I was hating.
That was such a fun week.
The first 4 weeks, I was miserable. I was hating so hard, like, bro. They not good.
They like he said. I thought they was good because I didn't know the landscape of college football. So like I couldn't watch Georgia and then watch Colorado and be like, all right, Colorado gonna win the national championship. Yeah. I knew that. I'm not stupid, but I did think like they was an 8-9 win team until they played Colorado State. Yeah. And I saw the shit they was doing, and I was like, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Like,
ain't no way in the world they win more than 5 games.
But
white DB. All right, Ish got about 20 minutes, so let's get into what everybody came here to do. Stunna, are you single?
Huh?
Are you single?
Yeah.
All right. So, Ish, are you single?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just talk about. Yeah.
Let's clip this part out.
Okay.
We don't have to.
Just in there. Let's just get that first question. Let's just clip that out.
Okay. Cool. I'll just mute it. I mean, what the fuck happened to my sound?
I wasn't ready. That wasn't on the itinerary. I wasn't ready to answer that. Like the cookout was just like.
I was gonna go to pro football.
Yo.
He said, "Are we single?"
I ain't make no graphic for that.
He said, "Yeah, I didn't thought about it." Wait.
No, we can't cut it out. This shit too funny.
Oh my God.
Nigga said, hell yeah, I'm single. Wait.
Hold on. He said kinda.
Wait.
My boy in a situation. Just chill.
Listen, so you know we in the middle of summer.
Oh,
you know?
shit.
There's a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of moving parts.
All right, so let's just kick shit for a minute. Like, all right, so I think we live in one of the greatest cities in the world, top 3 easily.
Right.
And I think as far as women go, we live in the top 3-4 city in the world as well. I think if you was at that cookout a couple of days ago, salute to the spot, Black Eyes Cookout, salute Charlene and Zayla. Like,
Shout out to the spot, man.
It's just a lot of beautiful women all over the city, and it's hard to keep your head on straight unless you're a real nigga like me, man. But
Salute.
But I wanted to ask y'all, like, I see a lot of tweets, I see a lot of conversations on Instagram, podcasts, and if you are new and you watching this because it's Stunna's here, then we are not the relationship podcast. We talk about sports and music and bad bitches sometimes, but like this isn't what we always do. But Stunna here, he want to talk about hoes, so we're gonna do this. Our women, depending on how you feel about the term hoes.
Shout out to women too.
But I see a lot of issues
shout out to the
in
hoes.
dating
Shout out to
scene.
the hoes.
Shout out to the hoes.
I always shout out to the hoes. That's one of the first things we say. Shout out to the women. Man. What is the issue with the dating scene nowadays? Because I see a lot of issues. Like, it's just shit. Like, if you're in a relationship, like, just stay in that motherfucker. Like, if you, even if you hate your,
tell you not to leave your relationship.
yeah,
Listen,
like,
I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, I saw. Listen, you've been living this life for a long time, so you probably don't even remember the other side. It was this.
I do not.
It was this nigga. It was like, man, I had a $12 lunch today, and it wasn't $140 with an argument. Like, sometimes you just go out, you just want to eat by yourself real quick. You don't want to buy for a drink. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think it's like a big problem with the dating scene. Like you said, we live in Atlanta, so we are blessed. Like, we just get access to so much more. Like, just regular people just living out your day. Like, it's just bad bitches everywhere, and that's just Atlanta. But like, outside of that, it's just shit expensive right now. I think the economy bad.
Yeah,
Nigga, that shit just expensive, bro. Like,
Yeah, man. It's the water's a little murky right now.
why you say that? Why
If you
say
got,
that?
you know what I'm saying? If you got one and you love her,
hold her
stay with her, boy. Hold her tight.
Hold her
I
tight.
used to tell one of my coworkers this. He used to, I ain't gonna put my boy name out there, but he used to be like, you know what I'm saying, man? I don't know if I wanna. Hey, listen.
You don't want to be out here.
You don't want it. You know what I'm saying? We make this thing look good.
Yeah,
It's not fun.
It's not
I
fun.
promise.
So, like, what's the issue? Like, what is it? Just like a disconnect? Is it the social media? Is it the hoes just think that like
I think it's
all
a
of this
couple
money
things.
shit real?
I think just in general, we weren't supposed to know it was this many bad bitches for real.
I think that starts. I think that's
that's
point
a-
one.
I think that's
I think
number
that
one.
is point one.
I think I like when I wake up and I just like, cause you know you got the 2 timelines on Twitter. If I accidentally be on that For You,
I will see
page,
20
Man,
bad
listen.
bitches before 12.
Listen.
like you just.
I done
you just-
had women like, you know what I'm saying? Why you acting like, do you see her?
Yeah, like
All right. So I'm gonna get my whole little spiel, man. I'm finna get real with y'all. Okay. So me and my ex, we broke up last year in April.
You had a girlfriend last year?
Yeah, just chill.
what a thing to say back to it, nigga. Who just told you they were. That's the crazy.
Yeah.
That's the crazy shit you can say. Like, oh, you had a girlfriend? Like,
Talk to this nigga every day. News me.
Yeah, man, I'm tired now. Keep this in there.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's ugly, man. Like, I think the biggest problem to me is, besides the fact that we have access to too many women, like, who look how they look, it's the fact that those women have the same access to men who make more money than us. So if a girl look good enough, she can go DM her favorite rapper right now and he'll do whatever for her. You know what I'm saying? Then they've made tricking, so you know what I'm saying?
It's
Now,
normalized.
I don't have no problem with spending money on a girl that you like courting a female.
Mm-hmm.
This dudes out here who getting it. Like, I'm talking about
Like getting it.
getting it. And,
Right.
and they ain't got no problem. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what you need rent paid? What, $1,500 here? I'm not doing that.
oh yeah, shout out to them niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
They
answering
doing
text.
that.
I'm the what? So what you gonna do type nigga? Like, so
And
what
again, not to not to put nobody business out there, but I got a home girl. She told me the other day, like, it's this dude who be like offer to send her money. He ain't never met her before.
Niggas is like
crazy. Now I don't offer to, you know what I'm saying? What you need, a little $40 for gas? Here, you got it. But
that. That's normal shit.
Doing like send a girl $200-300.
Yeah.
I gotta eat this week. Listen, I need, that's grocery money.
Man,
I called out this week, gang. I can't afford
me?
I forget what me and Charlotte was talking. It wasn't like an argument. We was just talking kind of like this. I was like, why am I pay for a girl to get her hair done when this bitch is already with their hair done? Like, why am I paying for you to get your hair done when it's women with their hair done already outside? Like,
You feel me?
like, okay, like I get it, you know, like
You better keep up.
facts. And
better
you
keep
know,
up.
listen, niggas not gonna cap because a couple of them just go watch it that I have paid that.
shit.
Like, we doing all right. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't gonna say
Hey, yeah, we ain't hurting.
But
We ain't
I
hurting
done
right
for
now.
sure. Listen, I done for sure got some wigs installed. But like every week,
Every week is crazy.
I'm a regular.
I done,
nigga,
yeah,
so
I done
like,
definitely like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you hungry? You know, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Oh,
God.
you finna go here? Oh, I got you. Don't even worry about it. You finna go get something to eat with your homegirls?
Yeah,
You paid for. I don't know about them.
yeah.
But you paid
You
for.
should see if they
You know
got
what I'm
a nigga
saying?
that's gonna pay
Yeah,
for
you
it.
should see if they paid for. When your check come, you ain't even got just put your Apple Pay up to the thing, baby. You good.
What's the most ridiculous thing a woman to ask you?
The most ridiculous thing a woman has asked me, can she have my baby?
That ain't that ridiculous.
Hey, what she look like? Ish. just give it. Just ish.
Most bitch asked me to move to New York with her. No,
Okay, that's a lot.
New York
That's a lot.
expensive as fuck.
New York expensive as fuck.
New York expensive as shit.
New York is crazy.
New York is crazy. You ever been to New York?
No.
You can't open carry in New York. I ain't going up there.
No, you cannot. You cannot. New York is.
What
New
I
York
was
is
gonna
crazy.
say though, yeah, man.
It's hella my.
Let me change it. She asked, could we move to New York? Like, if I can move her to New York too, like, type shit. Yeah. Let me rephrase. Like,
Okay.
Not her, not you moving with her. Her
Yeah.
moving with you. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you, because it is a difference.
right.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, I think to nerd us out real quick, I do think a lot of niggas that send money like that and let they money be their game is speaking through insecurity and don't know how to talk to a woman, and it's a lot of red pill ass niggas.
Yeah.
I think if you can't get a woman with your mouth, you ain't really like that. Like if you got to send a bitch $1,500 just off rip just to get a bitch to go on a date with you, you ain't really like that, shawty. Like that's just as simple as that.
That's what my thing is, cause
And
like,
that's different if you dealing with the Trinas and the Dreas. I'm not talking about y'all niggas dealing in that game. I'm talking about the niggas that's our age, that's in our tax bracket right now, that's sending women that's going into debt,
you know what I'm saying?
breaking their bank account.
like if you a young nigga, bro, these like don't let them tweets fool you. They will do whatever the fuck you want if they like
Bro,
you. They will do whatever you want to do.
Just
that
work
day.
on your mouthpiece, bro.
Listen.
Just work on your mouthpiece. Your mouthpiece get right, you can get a woman to do anything for you. Shawty.
Hey, man.
I swear to God.
I mean,
All you gotta have is that aura,
I
man.
made a girl watch The Last Dance, start to finish one day. Like we didn't do nothing that
You know
whole
what I'm
day.
saying?
Watch The Last Dance.
If a bitch really like you, she'll be sitting up there watching King Von documentaries with you and
Yo,
everything,
watching
man.
YouTube videos like, damn, he slid for real.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
Taylor know who Queen's Flip is.
yo, listen. The mark of a nasty nigga is, has your girl ever watched a JBP episode start to finish?
Man.
Your girl ever watched the Button podcast start to
Yeah,
finish?
Me and Taylor been here on a 65-inch TV watching Joe Budden, dog. Like,
Yeah.
come on now. They'll do anything if they love you, dog.
I'm gonna say this too, like being able to talk to women is a gift.
It's a gift.
I think that's what it is too, bro.
Shout out to the cookout, man. Shout out.
Shout out to the cookout, man. Got a lot of good work done. I think like
Great work.
Like he was cooking or something. Hey, a lot of good work.
a lot of bag work out there that day.
Man.
But I think what you're saying is true, and like we were the first generation to like you gotta. We've had this conversation. It's like we were the first generation where you had to know how to text a girl,
Right.
and there was no generation before us
us
like
how.
to show you. Yo, fam, don't say that. Or this
Yeah.
is how you gotta say that. Or
Yeah.
this. So a lot of us was learning how we went. And whenever that happens, it's gonna be niggas. Either you got it, and it's gonna be a lot of niggas who just never learned.
Right.
The internet affected a lot of this shit too. I believe all them
Definitely.
Andrew Tate and Aiden Ross, all them niggas being weird around bitches and shit like that. And I don't want to get too crazy, but porn, I'm gonna end there. But porn is way too much. Not even just porn, like the sexualization of everything has made it very uncomfortable for
everybody want to fuck.
Yeah, like
that should
it's
be
not real life.
That should be making me uncomfortable.
Yeah,
bro.
and they
put
don't,
some clothes on, like you bare ass out here, like
niggas don't know how to just move in the room properly. Like they
exactly.
don't understand that, like they treat women like they not humans.
Right.
Like it'd be like my nigga, just talk to her.
Chill.
Like look, yo, I like your nails, and you can go from there. If you know how to have a conversation. If you ask a girl to talk about herself, that's all you got to do. And just keep getting her to talk about herself, bro.
Where you see it the most is the niggas who be like, you paying for it one way or another. Those niggas are the biggest dog whistle niggas you'll find. Like, niggas you like, because they really don't see the other side of that. Like, sometimes I'll go out with somebody, like go out with a girl, and yo, I just want to watch the movie type shit. Like, I just want some company. Like, I just want to be around women. Them other niggas can't understand that.
Have you ever just like been around a woman and like just looked at it? Like,
yo,
been happy to be with her?
Man, me and this nigga was arguing on Twitter. I was like, bro, that's gay, bro. Like, if you don't like just being around women, that's probably as close as you could get without kissing a dude. Like you literally don't like being around women.
Like, what do you mean? Like
you don't enjoy women's presence? Like that's as gay as they get. Like,
crazy, dog.
Like, you prefer to hang up? Like, niggas be like, you paying for it one way or another. So if you and your homie would go out to eat, are you courting that nigga? Like, no, y'all just going out. Like, bro, the disconnect is so weird.
Yeah, dudes who can't kick it with women without like having sexual urges, you throwing the whole balance off, man.
Right.
Because now all females think, oh, all niggas just want to do this. And I ain't gonna lie, like niggas do be wanting to hit or do whatever, but that don't just be the only thing. We can kick it. Like I be I be explaining to females all the time, like, I don't care if we fuck or not. Like,
bro, like
I got females I can't fuck, so. Like, if you don't give it to them, they will probably. So,
but it's like,
chill.
It's never that deep.
Yeah,
like, it's never gonna be that deep.
Chill.
And as long as you treat it like it's never gonna be that deep, she gonna feel that energy.
Facts.
Like that's one thing about women I give them a lot of credit for is they feel energy better than anybody in the world does, especially black women. Like they feel energy. They feel like a woman gonna know if you're a weirdo the second you start talking to her.
Facts.
She gonna know if you a cool ass nigga, if you a creep, if you in between, if you nervous talking to her. The second you start talking to her, if you just calm your ass down and get her to talk about herself and explain a little bit about you and smile at her a couple times, dog, you gonna be okay. You don't gotta offer her rent, bro. Like you gotta pay the shawty rent.
I agree, and I think the more we talk about it, like the dating scene bad, but like I feel like if you're a real nigga, it's not that bad because the pendulum has swung so far. Women will be like, oh wow, you're just a regular nigga. Like women will be like, oh shit, you're not one of them weird ass niggas. Like just because you're around vibing, chilling, and it's not that other shit. Like I don't know.
And then I feel like
for doing some normal shit, just doing normal shit.
Facts.
Like they be like, oh wow, you're not a creep. Like that's just I'm just regular. That should be the standard. Like,
shout out to my mom.
Yeah,
just know how to be a normal guy.
Yeah. You feel me?
To piggyback off what you said, you know what I'm saying? On Saturday at the cookout, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up?
Nigga like me, you feel me? I'm out there, I'm out there chilling out. Hella shots.
Oh yeah, we getting them up. Good volume.
Get them up, put them down.
Come on now. Come on now, talk to me.
Now I done whispered to a couple females like, you know what I'm saying? You look good today.
And
that's all you got to do. You look good today. How you feel good? You straight?
And not to jump in his dick in them paws. Like he ain't having no chains. I don't know if he had no earrings. That nigga had on a white t-shirt and some shorts.
Come on.
Like you ain't got white t-shirts, some shorts, and some forces.
Yeah,
classic Atlanta.
Let me say this.
Like
let me say this, bro. Nigga, we live in Atlanta. It's 90 degrees. Take the Amiris off, my nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's hot out here, my nigga.
It's crazy.
Like I get to style overseas and shit. I know some fashion niggas, fam. You look crazy, my nigga.
Nigga said, I know the style overseas.
It's like the sun.
Nah, I know a couple niggas style overseas and nigga gonna put that shit on no matter what. Like I know niggas that throw the bubble on if they got to. But fam,
for sure.
They're definitely throwing the Montclair.
Yeah.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
Swear to God. Yo, Amiris and Montclair, like this nigga, you're pouring sweating outside, my nigga. Like you for the fast.
Damn, they feel sweat in my shorts.
Yo.
I know you sweating. I know you hot. Man,
I had slides.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Saturday was the most fun I done had in so long.
Yeah, bro. It's my favorite day of the year every year. Like last year, the best day of the year was the cookout.
It's my Christmas for sure.
That cookout was crazy.
Shout out to the bad bitches.
It was so many beautiful women that came.
Just
shout out to all the ones who spoke to me, who I spoke to. You know what I'm saying?
It was us, man.
It's so stupid. It
Had a
was
lot of
us.
fun,
We was
man.
out there. We was moving and
Hey,
shaking, man.
Listen.
Hey, hearing
You know what
not
I'm
like
saying?
us at the cookout.
I'm with my guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling real comfortable. I ain't gonna say no names or nothing. I would never say no names. Y'all know me. I'm way too player for that. But you know, met my favorite female of all time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? If you,
Salute.
If
know what I'm
you
saying?
know, you
if
know.
you know, you know.
If you know who you know.
If
who
you
it
know,
is.
you know.
Yeah. You know
Like,
who
if
it
you
is.
watch this far into the episode, you definitely know that I'm talking about.
And
you.
listen, just to piggyback off that shit, it's nothing like looking for an event to see a girl and then you see her at the event.
And then she looked better than you thought she would.
Man.
Yeah.
Man,
Get
hey,
to saying some
hey,
shit you shouldn't. Man.
Hey, check this out. Get to saying
some
this out.
shit you
Check it out. Check it out. So
Fuck it, I will pay your rent.
I might, you know,
The landlord
you know,
said,
the payment
hey,
plan.
look, the landlord said the 5th. I might, you know.
Can he do the 5th and the 15th? Because it's 2 weeks apart,
Can
son.
I get 2 different days, please? I got you, though.
You know my
But
check.
look, though, I hit up. So, a certain female, you know what I'm saying, hypothetically. Everything is hypothetical. I may or might not be and said, damn, girl, you look better than I thought. You know? I was a little nervous when I seen you. I might have said, you know what I'm saying? We locked eyes and my heart stopped. Hey, but shout out to her though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who came out, man. That shit was so fun.
Salute to all.
Because I went last year, but I don't know if I was as comfortable last year as I was this year. First of all, because I didn't get drunk last year. I was drunk as hell.
Oh, yeah.
I was drunk as
That
hell.
always helps. That always helps.
For sure.
I'm talking about toe up.
Nah, I was.
That was man.
Y'all hilarious. That nigga said he was walking like Vita Bear.
Man, I was
Up
trying
the
not.
hills?
I was trying not to crease the forces. They said I was walking like.
I love Grand Park, but like the location is
They said I was walking like Zion Williamson.
I don't understand how it's uphill
Vince
both ways.
Wilfork.
Yeah.
Vince Wilfork is crazy.
They said I was walking like my legs was fake. Like, bruh, I was trying not to crease my forces. I was drunk, and we was walking a mile on the incline. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't get how
a mile on the incline is nuts.
It's an incline both ways.
Like, how does that even work?
Like,
bruh?
physically,
where's the decline?
I don't understand how it's uphill both ways.
And then the road already kind of uneven, so I'm bobbing side to side, trying
that shit is
to,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? It was, man.
I told y'all niggas park at the fucking zoo, bro. That shit wouldn't happen.
I parked at the wrong side of the zoo.
Oh, okay.
The zoo got too interesting.
It does.
But I want to shout out to DJ. The DJ was crazy. I don't know what he played for me, but once I got there, the set was crazy. I heard the songs I wanted to hear. I heard Not Like Us at the cookout, like that at the cookout. I'm cool for the year. That
DJ,
was amazing.
Killer Cam, by the way, is his name.
Shout out Cam.
Killa Cam.
Shout out Killer Cam, man.
Shout out Desto. She was the host. It was a cool
Yeah, she did a
vibe.
great job as well. She definitely did a great job.
It was definitely a cool vibe.
Yeah, salute to the spot again. I think that's everything for the day. Not Like Us. Kendrick's show is next Wednesday.
yeah.
That's gonna be nuts. I do believe a Not Like Us remix is coming that day.
Yeah, I need a TDE remix. Who do you want him to bring out?
Bring out
And yeah, because it's Ken and Friends.
oh shit. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, Mustard's confirmed, of course.
Yeah, Mustard's confirmed. I don't know, bro. You put me on the spot. I don't know who I want him to bring out. Damn, that's a lot.
Do you have anybody you want him to bring out?
Future.
Y'all know I don't
Future.
listen to Kendrick.
Yeah, he don't.
Man, come on.
I know that.
My time. If you bring out who I want him to bring out, it's gonna be some gunshots going off in the crowd, man. Yeah, bring out ESTG.
Bring out some nigga that no one saw coming.
Bring out Wild Wave,
You know
dog.
what I'm saying? Bring out Rod Wave, man. Fuck it, we here.
I'll die in Cuban.
Bring out Rod Wave. Bring out ESTG.
Yo,
man.
let Rod Wave
Let's
sing
have
Drake
fun.
eulogy type shit.
You know what I'm saying, man? That'll be very fun. Bring
Oh,
out,
shit.
man.
I don't know who I want him to bring out. Niggas asked me who I want him to bring out. I was like, Drake daughter.
Drake daughter is
I still
crazy.
want violence.
Drake daughter is insane.
I want
Drake
that.
daughter is insane.
I'm always rooting for the funniest scenario.
Bring out his baby mama.
Yo, bring out the mom and the daughter and had a whole show sing
You know
her
what I'm saying?
happy
Bring the whole
birthday.
family out.
Have everybody sing her happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying? And bring out a big cake, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring out the cake. Oh,
Listen,
that's
and
crazy.
a part of me was like, man,
posting
you know,
that.
this is in the past. He probably gonna let it rock. But Drake on Instagram, you talking real spicy to niggas. Like, you begging for niggas to take it there. Again,
His
bro.
arrogance is still showing.
I
I
want
don't get that shit.
I want that little girl to walk right on out when the song starts.
I don't get that shit. That arrogance is still showing.
Yeah,
but This has been amazing, Stunna. Appreciate you. Ish has to get to work. I got to get to.
It's crazy. I am going.
We're
to work
off
after
work. This is after the hours, everybody.
Like, comment, and subscribe, so I don't gotta go to work.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Salute to Stunna. All his socials will be in the bio, unless you don't want me to put them.
No, you good.
Okay, yeah. All his socials will be in the bio. Give him a follow. He'll be back soon, especially when college football kicks off. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and comment. As always, salute to the women of Atlanta and the women across the world. And
I had one more. What's the first play you running on college football? NCAA job.
Oh, great question. So the first team I'm getting will be the Colorado Buffs, right. And I am running a jet sweep to Travis. First play.
Speed option.
I like
it.
Hey,
I might fake the pitch. It just depends on how they play it. I might fake
I like it.
I told niggas, don't be the first nigga playing me. I'm picking Army. Triple option. Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get bad. You know what I'm saying? We diving at legs and everything. We cut blocking it. It's gonna get bad.
They said the split's gonna be accurate. Them niggas gonna be right next to each other before we hike that bitch.
Hey, can I give a shout out before we get up out of here? Hey, I want to give a shout out to Roby, Chris, Wrong Thing, Ash, all the guys from the group chat, man. I love y'all niggas, man. Yeah, shout out to all my homies too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, fuck Chris.
shout out to Southside Woodall, man. Oh yeah, and before they let y'all go or whatever, follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter at your own risk. There is a chance I might get suspended soon. You just never know with me. I'm very unpredictable and enigmatic. So please, you know what I'm saying? Follow me at your own risk.
He just graduated. He learned that word about 3-4 weeks ago.
I do say a lot of ignorant things on Twitter. So if you follow me, don't get mad.
It come from a good place.
Yeah, it comes from
over the years. I've learned it come from a good place. But y'all, salute. Thank you again for tuning in. I think this is our shortest episode in like 3 months. So you're welcome. And have a great day, blessed day, and subscribe.
Peace and blessings.